Of course it could be. I won't be the first of us to have a baby. What about you two? Anything going on I should know about?
I nervously fiddled with my hair. The closest I've had to a date so far was when a guy that looked to be 3 times my age gave me his phone number while I was riding the bus. I just threw it away after I got off and hoped to never see him again.
Oh yes, between working 40-plus hours on the weekends, or swing shift, and my dad who thinks I'm still 12, I'm out partying every night. Though Yuri looks like she has something embarrassing to say.
I also haven't met anyone yet. I haven't gone out on a single date, which precludes me from having a serious relationship like that.
You haven't gone out once since high school?
I've never been asked out, even during high school.
But I've seen guys look at you back in high school. Honestly, I find it embarrassing that they would literally look over me in order to check you out when we were together.
But except for the occasional crude remark or catcall, that was it.
I never knew. I thought you were just too shy to accept and had been breaking guys' hearts left and right. Possessive.
I looked down at the crowd. I wish. It's hard, dating. It seems like the kind of thing that should be easy. You see someone you like, ask them if they want to go out. If they're interested, they say yes. Then you go out and have fun together. I watched people do it all the time while in high school, but I've never been able to do it myself. The thought of telling someone that I feel that way about them is frightening.
You're just shy.
Just shy. That's like saying the sun is just a star. But shyness is only half the problem. Guys don't ask me out either.
Never?
I remember the bus. Well, there was an old creep on the bus once.
How much older? Maybe you could get rich being a trophy wife.
I frowned at her. I doubt that guy on the bus was secretly rich. Even if he was, that sounds like an even lonelier life to me than being single. Fan. Natsuki sees the look on our faces.
I was only kidding, jeez. I wish I had some sort of advice to give you guys. Yeah, it's kinda late for us to make a childhood friend to date. You make it sound like it was easy. But it's been hard making our relationship work. As much as we love each other, we have our differences. And even though we're now married, it hasn't made things easier.
How did Monica do it? Why was she so popular?
She may have been popular, but I don't remember her ever going out with anyone. She never had a serious boyfriend while we were in the club together, at least.
That's because she always turned everyone down. Before joining the literature club, I watched the popular kids in high school to try and figure out why they were popular. Try to figure out how they made friends so easily. After joining the club and making friends with all of you, I kept an eye on Monica. It made no sense, though. She was friendly, but didn't seem to go out of her way to attract attention. Oh, attack attention is what I said. Should probably fix that. Yet students would just go up to her and try to be her friend, if not outright confess to her.
I think the difference is your nose is always in a book. It makes you seem unapproachable.
But I saw guys go up to her while she was obviously busy with those school assignments. I don't think my reading is any different. It was like she had some magic that I couldn't replicate.
Could I take your order?
Yeah, I'd like a burger. Make that 2 burgers and a medium root beer. 2 burgers? I'm hungry.
I can't resist joining Natsuki and teasing Suri a little bit. Are you certain you don't want a burger for yourself and another for... I give her belly a knowing look.
I'm not pregnant.
She stopped suddenly, realizing what she was about to shout in a public space.
I'm not pregnant.
Natsuki and I just grinned at her.
I'll have 1 burger and a cola.
I'll have 1 chicken sandwich and a lemonade, please. We pay for our meals.
Your order numbers are 55, 56, and 57.
Looking at Saori, I suspect I might have gone a little too far. Best to change the subject. Speaking of Monica, have either of you heard from her recently? I'd hoped to see her at the wedding, but since she didn't come home for the summer...
Actually, she wrote a fairly long letter and included it in the wedding card she emailed the MC and I. She is working on mechanical engineering degree of all things, and said she's enjoying most of her classes.
Order up.
We get our meals and go sit down at a table.
Mechanical engineering? Given she was president of the literature club, I always pictured her getting an English degree or something. Capitalized English. But she was also in debate, and didn't she play tennis? So I guess she has lots of interests.
I don't remember if Monica played tennis or not, though I could easily picture her doing so.
Well, that's what her letter said she is studying. She says the only class she didn't like was a computer programming class. Almost everything she did in it ended up with unexpected results that she had trouble fixing. She was happy to pass that class with just a C, which apparently is her first one since grade school.
I nervously remember being satisfied with C's in high school. I now regret not taking my grades as seriously as I should have. If I had, I would probably be writing a scholarship at a good school by myself now. I like a theory in Natsuki. Of course, then I would be separated from my friends, and probably lonely. No wonder I can't get a date. I can barely make regular friends. If Monica hadn't handed me a flyer for the literature club, I likely would be completely alone now. Even after joining the club, it wasn't easy to figure out how to interact with the others. And honestly, if Sayori and Natsuki weren't so outgoing, I enjoy solitude, but the idea of being alone all my life is frightening. Did Monica say how she was doing?
Like I said, except for that one computer class, she's still getting straight A's.
No, not her academics. Did she mention how she was doing personally? I mean, she stayed at college over the summer even though you got married then. Why? Does she have a job she's working at? Does she have a boyfriend?
I don't know, the letter didn't say. Though from what I know of her, I would guess she's taking extra classes over the summer to complete her degree faster. She's always been a bit of an overachiever. If so, I hope she doesn't end up burning herself out.
She checks her phone.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have to leave now or I'll be late for work.
I was the only one that hadn't eaten all of their food. Looking at my sandwich, I decided it's not worth finishing. I bus our table and leave.
I'm certain Monica is doing fine at college. She can handle practically anything.
I don't know. It's like you said, she's always been a bit of an overachiever. I think she started the literature club in order to have a quiet place to unwind. Don't get me wrong, the sense of peace and safety the literature club provided was a big draw to me, and I suspect the rest of you as well. But Monica even said the politics of the major clubs is why she quit debate. I think it became too much for her. I'm concerned that without something like the literature club, that college may become too much for her as well. She's human like everyone else. We all have our limits.
Maybe we should call her and see how she's doing.
I'm a little surprised to hear the suggestion come from Natsuki rather than Sayori. Van, please.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Who wants to do it?
I shrink back a bit and hope one of the other two will volunteer. While I have and use a phone, I dislike doing so. For me, talking on the phone has all the awkwardness of an in-person conversation without any of the benefits.
Well, Yuri is the obvious choice.
Me? Why me?
Well, it's your birthday. So you doing it will seem less like we're calling just to check on her.
Even though that's what we're doing.
Well, yeah. We wouldn't even be worrying about this if we called or texted her more often. I can't believe we're so out of touch with her already. It's only been a little over a year since she left. We promised we'd stay friends forever.
I sigh. She's right. I'm even the one that pushed for us staying friends after high school. I take out my phone and look through my contacts. I am frustrated with myself for being so nervous. It's Monica, a close friend I spent time with almost every day senior year. There's no reason to feel uncomfortable calling her. But I do. I mentally grit my teeth and press the call button.
You've reached Monica. Leave a message.
I end the call. I already feel so awkward just calling, and I don't see the point in leaving a message. Voicemail.
She's probably in the middle of a class.
I startle a bit as my phone rings. I check the caller ID. It's Monica. I answer the call.
Hey, Yuri. Sorry I didn't answer right away. I was studying in the library when you called, and I didn't want to disturb anyone.
Oh, well, if now isn't a good time.
Honestly, I could really use a break. So what's going on?
I put my phone on speakerphone for the others. Nothing is really going on. I just finished having a birthday lunch with Sayori and Natsuki. We were thinking about you and wondering how you were doing.
Hey, Monica! Sorry I for today. I'm not pregnant. Methinks the lady doth protest too much. Only because you keep bringing it up. Sorry, I just thought it was funny.
I think Elsie realizes she's taken the joke too far. Siri does look pretty upset.
I'm just tired of you suggesting it all the time.
So you can see how we're doing here. How are things for you there?
Didn't Siri tell you about the letter center? I did, but all you wrote about was your classes. What are you doing besides schoolwork?
Honestly, that's been pretty much it. I know there's a cliche in college kids partying all the time, but I'm not one of them. I haven't joined a sorority, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't go to parties. I've even been taking extra classes to try to shave off the time it will take to earn my degree.
To shave off.
That's why I didn't return home for the summer. I frown at hearing this. It does sound like Monica is overextending herself. Well, be certain to make time for yourself. It is important to stop and smell the roses, as they say.
Yeah, you won't be happy if you do nothing but work. You need to take a break, spend time with friends, actually have some fun.
Why do you think I left the library to call Yuri back when I saw the call? I needed a break and reconnecting with friends. Even just a quick chat over the phone is fun. So I'm really glad you called. I feel bad about not staying in touch with all of you like I should.
You're not the only one at fault. I mean, it's not like our fingers are broken or something and preventing us from calling you either. It's just with everything going on in our lives, it's easy to get in a rut and fall out of touch.
She's right. I care about my friends and want to maintain my relationships with them, but I also haven't gone out of my way to interact with them. Sure, it's hard to meet in person. Even this birthday get-together took a bit of luck and finagling with all of our work schedules. But like Dotsky said, I could take the initiative and call or text them more often. No, I should take the initiative to do that more often.
Okay, everyone. If you're all okay with it, how about I set all of us up in a group chat or email list? That way we can all keep in touch with each other, no matter how out of sync our schedules may get.
I don't know why they felt the need to capitalize email here. That's a bit weird.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I think so too. Sign me up.
Indeed, I would appreciate us staying in better contact with each other.
Great! I hate to say this, but I need to run in order to make it to my next class. But it's been really nice talking to all of you. I'll be sure to set us all up on the chat tonight, and I look forward to hearing more from everyone.
We all say goodbye, and I then hang up the phone. I check my battery to see how low it is. That was a very long call for me.
You're back already?
He gives Siri a quick kiss.
Yeah, we just went out to lunch together. We didn't have time for anything else. Speaking of which, I need to leave now or I'll be late for work. Okay, I'm glad you were able to come.
Yes, it would not have been nearly as much fun without you. I just wish we'd had time to discuss Parfait Girls.
Don't remind me. I haven't had the chance to read the last 2 issues. But I'll definitely do so and we'll talk about it on the phone or something. I really gotta run though, see ya!
Lottie takes off at a brisk jog. I hope she isn't late for work.
Pardon me.
Hey, did you want to come in for a bit and visit more?
Oh, that does sound fun. I should really work on my homework.
Homework?
Yuri started taking classes at the community college last week. I told you all about it, remember?
No, first I heard about it.
Oh, maybe I forgot to tell you.
That's okay, it's not a big deal. I'm only taking a few after work, but between that and my job, finding time for homework is difficult. So as much as I've enjoyed being with you today, I really shouldn't waste this opportunity to get work on it.
We understand. Good seeing you, Yuri.
Yeah, good seeing you again. October, year 3.
Finally, my work shift is over. I'm so eager to leave tonight, I quickly clock out, grab my purse, and head towards the door.
You're in an unusual rush tonight. Got any special Friday night plans?
I blush. Yes, sorry, I need to get home.
You're fine. Hurry up and get out of here. Or get out here.
Probably was supposed to be get out of here.
I get home and start taking off my clothes. While doing that, I hear my phone chime from the group chat.
Tonight is Yuri's big date night. I'm so excited. Have fun, Yuri.
Thanks, everyone. With a little, well, if I'm being honest, a lot of encouragement from my friends, I had signed up with desperate singles who have no hope of ever getting a date anyotherway.com. Okay, that wasn't the actual name of the app, but it might as well be as far as I'm concerned. I feel a little less silly at having to resort to a dating app, but given how my previous strategy of shyly avoid any attention at work or school has worked so far, I felt the need to try something different. The app connected me with a guy named Bo. After a couple chat conversations, we agreed to go out together. Tonight is our first date. My very first date ever. I am so nervous. My phone chimes again with a direct message from Sayori.
I know it's last spin, but if you want a double date with MC and I, we can.
She suggested this before, and the offer is tempting, but I think it is best if they aren't there. I would feel intimidated. It might back out if he had suggested double dating with his friends that I know nothing about. I don't want him to feel any more nervous or uncomfortable than he already is. Than he already is too, yeah. Besides, I feel it's important for me to overcome my social anxiety and be able to do things like this on my own. Thank you for the offer, but I will be fine.
No problem, we're cheering for you.
I spend a lot of time getting myself ready. Showering, getting dressed, brushing my hair, putting on makeup, a little perfume. I'm wearing a slinky black dress I bought specifically for this. I'm not sure what he means by slinky, though honestly, I feel more than a little exposed wearing it. But it's the kind of thing women wear on dates, according to my research at least.
Thought not too much fun. Though not too much fun is what it says. Hallie, you idiot.
Natsuki must have just gone on break since she is working tonight.
And take the book out of your purse, Yuri. Both of them.
But what if he wants to read the series I've been reading too?
No! No books! Leave the books home, Yuri. I know it's hard, but talking is how you're best going to get to know each other. Sayori,
Yeah.
And you won't talk if you have one. Go ahead and talk about books with him, though. If he's interested, you can share them later. Exactly.
Fine. I sigh and take both books out of my purse. I keep today's knife in there, though. Even though I don't use them for that anymore, I do find just having one in my purse comforting. Especially since having one with me most likely saved Sayori's life that day. After thinking hard about it, I also hide a condom in a small side pocket of my purse where no one will see it. Or, where no one will see it, is what it says, but there should be a one. Also, wow, I've never been intimate with someone like that before, and I don't think I'm really ready for it yet. Especially on a first. But I am 21 now, and it is what people my age do, isn't it? Better to be safe than sorry.
Wow, they used the thing incorrectly, my god.
I'll look at myself in the mirror. Physically, I'm ready. Mentally, I'm a nervous wreck. Looking at the clock, I see I still have over half an hour before I'm supposed to leave. And even that is giving myself extra time to avoid being late. I pace my room, trying to think if there's anything at all that I might have forgotten. For the first time in years, the need to cut myself becomes strong. I can't. I shouldn't. I look up at my knife collection hanging on the wall. It's been so long. My scars, never large or many, are hardly noticeable now. The dress I'm wearing tonight is even sleeveless. If I cut myself, I'd have to wear my old sweater instead. While that'd be more comfortable, I want to be physically appealing for my date. And my sweater isn't nearly as attractive as this dress. My pacing becomes more frantic as I try not to think about my knives. I look at the clock again. Barely a minute has gone by. I'm going to go crazy if I keep this up. I see the pen on my desk. Maybe using that for a while could help me ease some tension. What am I thinking? I don't have time to write, and even if I did, I can't focus enough right now for it to be any good anyways.
I'm glad they didn't mean the other method of using it.
I'll just leave now and take the long way. Hopefully the extra walking will work off some of this nervous energy I have. I pick up my phone. Okay, although a bit early, I'm leaving now. Gonna mute my phone, but we'll let you know how it went afterwards.
Go, Yuri!
Good luck! I walk around the small lake in the nearby park. I stop at one of my favorite viewpoints on the walk, lean against the railing, and look out across the water. The sun has just set, and looking up, I see the stars are starting to come out. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. It may be a bit childish, but I'm feeling a bit playful right now. As I make my secret wish on the star that I will find true love, I picture myself having a romantic walk here with Bo. I blush as I imagine a couple kids running around and playing too. I'm ready for this. Smiling, I continue walking around the lake towards downtown.
We don't even get to see the date. Oh, this is the end of the demo. Yuri's date, along with another 37 years of the Literature Club's adult lives, will be in the full version. Club news repository. Be aware this is a work in progress, so these beginning chapters may change between now and the final release. However, this demo should give you an idea of what the mod will be like when it is done. If this demo has caught your interest, news and updates on Pages of Life will be posted on both the DDMC subreddit and Discord. Pages like demo, that's it for now. Goodness. I could have sworn it said there were 6 in the demo, but I guess it was only 3. Anyway, oh gosh. I guess, yeah, we'll see where it goes. That's a lot to put into a mod. I guess we're going to see, like, every step of her life in snippets, but still, 40 years. Well, I mean, you can knock out the first 18, though, because that's, like... Well, then again, if we're starting with her 18th, and it's going 40 years from there, maybe we actually go all the way up until, like, she dies. I don't know. Well, it is... I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. But that's going to do it for now. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.